Hello YouTubers, I'm back with a story that I thought I'd share because it's such an old thing that all the crimes in it are already past due, so you know, no one can be charged. Back in the day when I didn't even have the motorcycle license yet, I decided to buy a car because why not? I needed to move around with something, being young and rebellious and having disposable income or at least reserve, and I found quite a reasonably priced car. I don't think I will go into detail which car it was exactly, but I decided to go and check it out and maybe buy it. So met with the guy selling it, checked out the car. Everything seemed to be in okay condition, you know, considering the price. The engine was running fine, and you know, everything seemed clean, and no huge rust anywhere or anything. And I did a little test drive, and I decided that I will buy it. I can't remember the exact price. It was with the previous currency we had. It was before euros. But let's just say it was, say, 2,000 was the advertised price. And I decided I'm not going to even haggle or anything. I will just say that yes, I will take it. And I stopped near a cash machine or ATM and said that okay, I'll take this car. And the only time in my life when this has happened, the seller said, oh, okay, well, you know, actually I have another person interested in this car, so the price right now is 2,400. For a couple of seconds I didn't even know what to say, like, what, how, you're haggling me to up the price, and why? Because I didn't try to haggle the price lower, or anyway, I took a moment to think and then replied that either advertise price or I will walk. So he agreed immediately. Clearly he didn't have anyone else interested in the car. So I went to the ATM, I took cash, we filled out the paperwork. Now, I didn't check his ID or anything. He had the car's documents, and he filled out the owner fields from heart, so I had no reason to doubt anything was off. Anyway, but legally we have 5 days from the transaction until we have to register the vehicle to the new owner's name. So I didn't go the same Friday. I went the next Monday or Tuesday into the transportation bureau, or whatever you call it in English, and they said that yes, the seller ID is correct, but the buyer ID that the seller reported is different, not me. I was a bit surprised, but I contacted the seller. I still had his phone number in my phone, and I asked, what's the deal? He said, why didn't you go register it immediately? I said, why? I have 5 days legally, so what's the deal? And then it turned out that he wasn't the one who was written down in the vehicle's documents. He had apparently, these details came out later, but apparently he had bought the vehicle and driven around with it for a few months without registering it to his name. And then he decided just to sell it forward, pretending to be the person who was the registered owner. Probably there were some legal reasons. I don't know, maybe he had debts or something, and he didn't want the vehicle on his own name. So at that moment he just hung up on me and said he doesn't have time to deal with this. Well, what can I do? I just casually walked across the road to the police station and made an application that I have been cheated, and then drove the car home, because, you know, it was legally fine. It was still registered, it had insurance, it had the technical inspection, but yeah, I wasn't the owner, so, you know, the car could have been driven, but it was questionable if I could do it. Anyway, the police took their sweet time dealing with this. Well, they always do. It wasn't the big money, it wasn't a priority, so understandable. Meanwhile, I had a car I could not drive. So what can I do then? Suddenly one of my friends who had the exact same model of a car, the exact same color of a car, but his car had just died on him a couple of weeks ago, said, listen, buy my car and you can use these plates on yours. We agreed the price. I took his car into the scrapyard and got most of the money back, but I had the plates. So I drove around with the car with the wrong plates for almost half a year. And the car was working fine. It was a good car in my opinion, although old and, you know, clearly not in best condition. But yes, it was a good car, and I was able to use it then. Not legally, I mean, yeah, if I was ever pulled over and police was to investigate the car further than just looking at the plates and the documents, they would have noticed that the VIN number is different. The police contacted me about, I think, a month after making the claim, and then showed me some pictures. I picked up the guy that I thought was the seller, as well as you can remember a month later. So yeah, it took easily half a year, if not more, for the police to clear all the details and sort out what has happened. So eventually I was able to register the car to my name, and by then I was fed up with the car. I wanted to sell it, and immediately there was this guy who was buying up old used cars for scrapping them when the metal prices were high. So I sold it to him. He also used it for a while and somehow managed to kill the engine less than a month later, which, you know, I don't say I have a heavy foot, but I wasn't really, you know, granddaddying the car around, so I don't know how he managed to do it. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the story. Well, I think, I'm not 100% sure if it was the same car, but I know the new owner had the same color car for sale with a condition you cannot open the hood. So I think he managed to get the car running, but talk on the village was that something happened to the front suspension mounts. So he lifted the car up, put bricks on top of the suspensions, closed the bonnet and lowered the car down, thus making it appear as everything was okay. So this was my little crime story. I think I didn't leave any important details out. Thanks for watching, and until next time.